The day my husband went bankrupt, I filed for divorce without a second thought. I believed a wealthier, more glamorous life was waiting for me, never expecting that I would end up pregnant. Seeing no other way out, I lay on the operating table for an abortion. Suddenly, the operating room lights went completely dark, and a vision of my future flashed before my eyes. In that vision, my parents pressured me into remarrying right after the divorce. Just months later, both of them died in a tragic car accident. My new husband seized every penny of my family's fortune and kicked me onto the streets, where I had to fight for scraps of food just to survive. While I was at rock bottom, my bankrupt ex-husband rose to phenomenal success. Broken and full of regret, I wept on camera, admitting that leaving him at his lowest was the biggest mistake of my life. My eyes snapped open. Panicked, I bolted from the clinic to find him. When I reached his rented apartment, I saw another woman by his side. Called out his name, but he only spared me a cold glance before walking past me. Refusing to give up, I waited outside in the pouring rain until nightfall, declining the butler's offer to pick me up. I wanted him to see my genuine remorse. When his car drove past without stopping, I collapsed on the pavement in despair. Then, an umbrella appeared over my head. He was standing right there. Overcome with emotion, I threw my arms around him. He asked why I was letting myself freeze in the storm. I whispered that I knew he would come back for me. He took off his coat, wrapped it around my trembling shoulders, brought me home. The man who was once a strict neat freak even let me wear his favorite clothes. Morning came, my father called furiously, demanding to know where I had spent the night. As I prepared to leave, the girl from yesterday confronted me. She was his junior at work, harboring an unrequited obsession, warned me to stay away from him. I ignored her threats. When I arrived home, my parents were livid that I was still chasing my soon-to-be bankrupt ex. To protect my future, they arranged a meeting with a suitor from a wealthy, powerful family. I went along only planning to sabotage the match, until I walked into the room and locked eyes with the man sitting across from me. It was the very same man who stole everything from my family in my vision.